In this video of 100 Days of Greatness, I'm going to tell you about the story of last night. I got broken into. My villa here in Bali got broken into. I'll tell you all about it and what lesson can be learned from it. So last night I got broken into. My villa here in Bali, in Canggu, Bali, got broken into. I got home from Perth late last night at about 1:30 in the morning, and my security guard was out the front and everything was okay, and I went and checked on the kids as I always do, and went straight to bed. And at about 3:30 in the morning I was woken up to the sound of my balcony door opening. Now there's my balcony right up there, there's my bedroom up there. And I woke up to the sound of the balcony door opening, and I'm like, what the heck is that? I thought one of the kids was up and was out on the balcony. I'm like, so I sat bolt upright in bed, and Millie's like, what's going on? And I'm like, there's somebody on the balcony. And with that, as I sat up, I saw a shadow of a man on the balcony. I'm like, far out, have I seen a ghost? Like, what the heck's going on here, right? And so I went straight out on the balcony. The door to the balcony was open. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like, even talking about it right now, I'm like freaked out, right? Like, we live in a safer area in Bali here. Canggu's fairly safe, and there's never been any problems. We have a security guard just out the front, just to really for peace of mind more than anything. And anyway, so I went out on the balcony, heart beating a million miles an hour, and I knew I saw a man on the balcony. I knew I saw a man. And so I went out there, and there's no one there. Absolutely no one there, but the door was open. And so I went downstairs, ran downstairs, the kids' bedroom's just down there, ran downstairs, checked on the kids, they were fine, no dramas. Went and checked, all around the villa, and everything was okay. And the reason I'm telling you this story is because, firstly it freaked me out. And when you're on the journey for 100 Days of Greatness, when something hits you like that, it's a bit of a kick in the guts. And so I went out the front, and the security guard was actually asleep, but the front gate was locked and everything was okay. But for my balcony door to be open, I'm just thinking, I must have seen a ghost, like what the heck's going on? So I walked around, and I woke the security guard up, and I told him the story in my broken Bahasa, and I was trying to tell him that there was somebody on our balcony up there, right? Up there. And, he must have, come across the fence, and like this fence here is, pretty hard to scale. I have no idea how he would have got up there. Anyway, so 3:30 in the morning, we wake up the owner who's next door, and having a chat to him, and we're like, oh, maybe it was a ghost, or maybe it was a cat, or, don't know. But the long and short of it is we got broken into, and luckily nothing got taken. But I found out this morning that the next door neighbor, the owner, actually his staff members actually got their phone and wallet stolen from their bedside table. I'm like, what the heck is going on, right? So he's made his way across the top of the water fountain there that leads to the pool. He's come from the fence and all the way, walked across the top of the fence, and has gone into next door, stolen the phone, and obviously tried to come into our room to steal a phone or laptop or whatever he could get his hands on. And it definitely freaked us out, right? It freaked us out, and the thing about it is living in a foreign country, living away from home, it's easy to get freaked out about that, and to want to probably go home, after a scenario like that. And I thought about it. I thought, on the journey to 100 Days of Greatness, there's times that things happen, right? I'm sure you have times where you're wanting to push forward in a certain area. Maybe you're wanting to push forward in your health, and all of a sudden you get sick. On top of this, right, the last week, my wife, I'll do another video about it, my wife got dengue fever, right, as well, which is like a mosquito-borne virus. And so she's been in bed for 10 days, and then all of a sudden we get broken into, and, things like, what the heck's going on? Maybe we should go home. And you know what? We could be filled with fear. We could be filled with, what happens if that happens again? Maybe we should go home. Maybe Bali's not the place for us. But we know that Bali's the place for us right now for the season of life. And I just want to encourage you on your journey of greatness. Sometimes you're going to get broken into. Maybe not physically. Maybe mentally you're going to get broken into. Maybe you're going to get sick sometimes. And you have to remember to stay the course. You have to remember about why you're here and what your goals are, and to go hard after your goals. And regardless of what comes at you, you've got to have courage to keep on going. So I want to encourage you on this very quick video to say, you just keep on going. Like, we're at day 47, or I am, of 100 Days of Greatness, 47, nearly the halfway point. And things are going to come. Things are going to come and they're going to attack you. Things are going to bring you down. You might be looking at your bank account right now and it's not where you want it to be. You might be looking at your family situation and it's not where you want it to be. Your fitness level might not be where you want it to be. And maybe you're going to face some times that are tough times. But you know what? Tough times don't last, but tough people do. And so I just wanted to encourage you in this journey and share the journey and the story. Obviously we've got to be wise, but at the same time, we can't be fearful. We can't be led by our fears. We've got to be led by our beliefs, and to go hard after the things that we had goals for. And so I'm staying in my villa. We're going to put in a few more security measures here in the villa, and maybe a baseball bat next to the bed. But it's not nice. It's not nice. It's not easy sometimes, the journey. But just keep going. Hey, 100 Days of Greatness. I encourage you to keep joining in on this journey. Be great in every area. You've got greatness within inside of you, and don't get down when times get tough.